The OpenSea token is almost here. There's so many things that we need to talk about, and this is what we're gonna do in today's video. GM and welcome back on my YouTube channel. My name is Lucas. I'm happy that you're here. As I said, there's so many things that we need to talk about regarding OpenSea. As you can see here, the TGE is near. We're gonna get some updates on that. There's a couple of things that we need to do, and we're gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna show you what to do in this video. First of all, as always, all the links are down in the description. For example, this thread here, also the article that we're gonna go through, the OpenSea page, and everything else is down there in the description. While you're down there, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos regarding OpenSea. I also got the abstract series going on. So there's lots of things for you to discover. As I said, I'm gonna show you exactly what to do. We're gonna go through OpenSea. But first of all, let's go through this article here by Adam Hollander, who's the CEO of OpenSea, and he posted this, and it's a great overview, and we're gonna go through this step by step. OpenSea is continuing to evolve. I've covered this in the previous videos. If you followed my channel, then you know about the different voyages, what you need to do, how to combine several of those. And first of all, we talked about this in a video. The OpenSea mobile app is here. They decided to build a new mobile app. They bought Rally for this, and I really like Rally, so they did a great job. And now the app is here. On-chain trading is the future, but it's way too complicated, and OpenSea wants to make this as seamless as possible with all the wallets, chains, tokens, NFTs, and everything in one place. You can see this here. Rally is really good at that, and this is why they bought Rally. As I said in my previous videos, I really like the direction OpenSea is taking lately. I hadn't been a great fan of what they've been doing in the past, but they're really getting back to the community, getting the community behind them, because they're taking a lot of right decisions, in my opinion. They also integrate AI, calling it OpenSea Intelligence, for a more clever and AI assisted trading experience. So more insights here on the mobile app. Let's get to the even more interesting part, the OpenSea Flagship Collection. As the cultural home for Web3, we're taking a step to help elevate the art that built it. Today, we're launching the OpenSea Flagship Collection with over $1 million committed to acquiring historic NFTs and work from emerging artists. Starting with CryptoPunk 5273, we'll first establish essential pieces, then elevate emerging artists alongside them. Each acquisition will come with details on why we felt it belonged in the collection, providing a spotlight for creators. A committee of OS employees and external digital art advisors handles selections with integrity controls detailed in our Learn Center. Purposely, he's not on the committee, so you don't need to tag him to get your collection shilled. I think this is super nice because they're actually putting in some money, and you can see the OpenSea Flagship Collection here, and as you can see, they also got a Pudgy Penguin and a Chromie Squiggle. My bets are that the next one will probably be a Bored Ape, and we'll see the blue chips in here, both art and PFP collections. I think this is a really good move from them because they are backing what made them big in the first place. Now, this is the Flagship Collection. You can see it here. As I said, all the links down in the description, so you can check it out and follow their official X account in case you don't want to miss any of the upcoming buys, which they will present there. So, and this is the interesting part, the final phase of pre-TGE rewards. So we're getting towards the C token. On top of all the things we're shipping, we're about to start sweeping millions in tokens and NFTs into a massive prize vault for the final pre-TGE phase of rewards. Starting on September 15th, 50% of all platform fees, 1% for NFTs and 0.85% for tokens, will power this program. So 0.5% for NFTs go towards this vault here. or this program. We're jumpstarting this final rewards phase with 1 million of OP and ARB, so Optimism and Arbitrum tokens already loaded in the vault. This is amazing. And now next week when you log in, and this is right now, so this started as you're watching this video. So this week when you log into your rewards portal, you'll receive a starter treasure chest, and we're gonna do this together. The chest can be leveled up, and the higher level your chest at the end of the season, the larger your share of the loot. Grand prizes can be discovered by anyone. Will you find a pudgy penguin, a bored ape, a mutant, whatever they have in there? We're gonna check it out real soon because they already bought the first couple of NFTs with this. Level up your chest by trading across 22 chains, completing daily voyages, and collecting surprise shipments. Every chest will contain a treasure, tiers 1 to 12. Higher chest level equals higher tier treasure. So the treasures we can see them here from T1 to T12. Treasures will play a meaningful role when OpenSea Foundation shares the TGE details, and they will share this in October. And this one is important for everyone with historical platform activity, as me, for example. Historical platform activity will be rewarded and receive its own allocation of SEA from the foundation at TGE. This is separate from our rewards program. So this is also bullish news. I think it's really bullish to put 50% of all the platform fees towards the rewards program for everyone. This is super clever and you can't go wrong with that. Now they're also rewarding the historical activity and the current Voyages participants. Your experience points is being permanently stored inside a new treasure as well, tiered 1 to 12, which will be delivered to you on September 15th. So we can do this together as well. This is why I waited to do this video. We're gonna walk through this in just a second. This treasure will represent your efforts over the last 3 months, and as noted above, considered by the foundation. You can see this here from T1 to T12. So you want to collect as many treasures as possible. This is it, the final phase before TGE. An update on SEA. The OpenSea Foundation will share details on TGE in early October. I already told you this, so there's still, let's say, 3 weeks-ish left. We know there's a ton of energy building across Discord and X. That enthusiasm is fuel, and the foundation is matching it with the same level of rigor. SEA is being engineered with thoughtful mechanics, clear reasons to hold, and long-term sustainability baked in from the start. So I think, again, a lot of good decisions from the team. I really like the direction that they're going. This is not a paid shill. This is just my honest opinion. If you watch the previous videos, I have been not happy at all with some decisions in the past. I made videos on that, and now I'm making videos on how I think they're doing, and now I think they're going really in the right direction. Let's take a look at OpenSea and what you can actually do right now. So we're on OpenSea.io. I logged in, I connected my EVM wallet. And as you can see here, if we think back or look back at the previous videos, you can see that there was the XP tab here. Now it shows this treasure. And if we click on it, then we can see this new treasure discovered. For all of your efforts during the Voyages phase of our rewards program, you've been awarded a treasure which will be meaningfully considered when the OpenSea Foundation shares TGE details. To learn more, read this article from our CMO. We just read this, so we're gonna hit unlock chest and we're gonna see what happens. And in tier 4, which is only the top 30% of XP earners during our Voyages phase of rewards. Not sure if I connected all of the wallets because after some time I actually lost some of it. We'll connect everything back and see if this gets better. 50% of OpenSea's platform revenue is funding millions in NFT and token rewards. Level up your chest. Begin your journey with the initial starter chest that levels up as you use OpenSea. Use OpenSea. Your chest grows stronger with every token swap, marketplace purchase, and voyage completed. Claim rewards. Higher level chest equals better rewards each season, including treasures, which will be meaningfully considered by the foundation. So definitely let me know your tier I bet a lot of you are in this range here because you put way more effort into it. You got way more Voyages than me. I think I only got like 2,500 experience points or something like that. So I slacked there. Let me know your tier. I hope that you're in some of those tiers here and way better than me with only being in the top 30%. Now we went through this. Link your wallets, and here we go. For the first time on OpenSea, you can now link all your wallets together, which will share a single rewards profile. These linkages are private and only visible by you. Coming soon, you'll be able to view combined portfolios, create cross-wallet galleries, and more. So this is something that I did not do for all my wallets. I might have been getting a better chest if I did this, because I did not connect all my cold wallets where I hold some of the let's say more expensive NFTs. We'll do that, not in this video, but I'll do this on my own, and you could be doing this as well to get better rewards and combine all of your rewards. So this is how it looks. I got a T4 Voyages beacon chest, and I can now click here, link wallets. So as you can see here, I only got one EVM wallet in here, and I'm able to connect, link more wallets. I can click this and then I can connect the different wallet. For example, my AGW from Abstract. Make sure to check out my Abstract series if you don't know what that is. I will link the video up here. And also all your other EVM wallets, your Solana wallets, and all of that. As you can see here, I'm right now in the wood chest, and there's Voyages, which you can do as I've shown you in the previous videos to level up your chest, but you can also buy tokens, swap tokens, buy NFTs, sell NFTs to level up your chest. Let's see view reward pool. And you can see this here, what's already in the reward pool. They actually posted this. This is the link tweet here. Day one acquisitions, they posted this yesterday. This is what they bought yesterday, but you can also see this directly if you click here. Let's go back. If you click on view the rewards pool, then you can see what they have in here. You can see they have 5 me bits in here, 5 doodles, 1 chromie squiggle, the tokens from Optimism and ARP, which equal 1 million in total USD value. We got 5 Good Vibes Club. We got 1 Azuki, 1 Mutant, 1 Lil Pudgy, 5 Deeds, and 5 parallel avatars, which is pretty nice, I would say. It's a good reward pool. Let's go back. And now let's click get started. And this, you get directed to the tokens page. Let's go back, check out the Voyages that they currently have. Buy a gaming NFT from a verified collection on any chain. You can click on view collections, as I showed you in the previous videos on the Voyages. And then you can see all the is gaming collection and is verified. This is important. It must be a verified collection, right? So don't forget to set this one here. If we go back, let's click again, buy gaming. Then it's already set to is verified in gaming, and it needs to be one of those. So for example, it would be enough if you, for example, buy a Universe Heroes NFT for 0.0017 ETH, or do they have a minimum amount? It has to be $5 plus, and then you would get 50 plus here to get to the next tier. Each chest level has 3 tiers, which are represented by these stars. You might ask yourself, how much do you need to do to actually get to the top level? And this one here almost did it. I've unlocked the locked chest, did over 100k volume to get here. Wouldn't rush it, still 29 days left. I only took trades I wanted to make. So that's roughly a cost of 1k. Because the fees for NFTs are 1%. If they only did it through NFTs, if they did it through tokens, it's 0.85%. So it would be roughly $850. Each chest has 3 stars, so there's technically 36 tiers to hit. I purchased the Shrimpers for 0.229 ETH, which took me to Iron 2 with 87%. Okay, so they got here with 0.229 ETH, also bought a Moonbird, but no boost since it wasn't on OpenSea. Will document my purchase and swaps with my upgrade progress. So this is what I got with 100K of volume and $1,000 in fees paid. I'm not sure if it's worth it if you're getting the rewards. I mean, if you hit a mutant, for example, in the rewards, or a Bored Ape or a Pudgy or something like that, then all of it would be worth it. I'm not sure. I'm just going to use OpenSea as I did anyways. I'm going to link all of my wallets, see if this upgrades my chest. And also I'm going to do some of the Voyages, just going to level up normally, probably just going to end up somewhere in this region here, but that's okay for me. I'm not going to farm this just for the sake of it. Let me know if you are gonna do this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mint this free mint here, the Youmio and OpenSea Captain's Hat. This is a free mint and it goes until September 22nd. You can only mint one per wallet, and this is a free mint on OpenSea. I would definitely go in here, mint it, because it's a free mint. This is Pocket Universe. It keeps me safe. I can only say to everyone, just use this. You need to pay for the gas fees because it's ETH mainnet, but the fees are super low right now. So it's only 32 cents, even though it's Ethereum mainnet. And now I got it. It doesn't give you any experience points because it's a free mint, but hey, as always, if you're doing the Voyages, try to combine them. For example, maybe you want to buy a gaming NFT from a verified collection on ETH mainnet with a minimum of $10, then you would combine both of those and get both in. So that would be a start. And apart from that, I'm gonna do some updates as soon as we know more about the TGE. Let me know how far you've come already with the chests. Just use OpenSea as you usually would. Maybe if you want to trade some tokens, think about doing it over OpenSea, even though the fees might be higher than on other DEXs, but you will get more experience points, you will upgrade your chests, and well, that's about it for now. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.